Alright, is this true? Genshin Impact leak. Genshin Impact revenue in PlayStation is at $1 billion in its first 2 years, based on the Sony internal presentation leak. Distribution of revenue by source. Okay. Live services. Okay, let's have a look. It's a bit small. Let's see if I can zoom in a little bit. Okay, you can see game spend, in-game spend, add-on. So let's have a look, alright? So Apex Legends, Call of Duty Warzone, Destiny 2, Fall Guys, FIFA 2022, FIFA 23, Final Fantasy 14 Online, Genshin Impact, Grand Theft Auto, MLB Show 21, whatever that is, Multiverses, Overwatch, Rainbow Six Siege Warframe. So how do we know how much revenue? Game spend. Game spend meaning they spend money on the game to buy the game. In-game spend add-on, like Genshin Impact, is 100% because it's free, right? Warframe as well. So they can only spend in-app purchases. Confidential 2022 Sony Interactive. Ooh. So this is it. Genshin Impact, 143%. How do you tell the amount? It does show, maybe there's one more graph, is it? Okay. In-game conversion rate for live services and fighter games. Oh, distribution of in-game spenders by total transaction. Average days between the current and prior transaction. Distribution of time to first transaction from first gameplay per month. Interesting, interesting. They have all of this data, man. Wow. This is very detailed. And this is entirely leaked. Damn. It's fully leaked for the public to see. Genshin Impact, let's see. Is it here? Genshin Impact is here. Transaction type of first purchase. I mean, they didn't really show the amount, right? But how did they get the 1 billion? I don't really see it, at least based not on this graph. Like I say, this is based on the massive leak, among other things, of an internal Sony PlayStation presentation back in December 2023. Okay. The presentation cites the time frame as game launch up to October 2022. Per calculation, someone else already did it. Oh, someone else managed to calculate. The show 2021 revenue, 181 million. Oh, if somebody knows the total, and then they can calculate the percentage based on that. Alright. So Genshin normalized LTD revenue is 143%. So Genshin revenue is equals to this equals to 1 billion. I mean, is this accurate? Probably not 100% accurate, but probably it's a good rough idea, I guess. But yeah, I'm not too surprised. Over the course of 2 years, it won PlayStation Awards for revenue every year and is a top downloaded game from time to time according to the PlayStation blog. It is expected to have made a lot of money from PlayStation. 48% of those who spend money on Genshin has made over 16 transactions. I assume it's the Welkin Moon and stuff. Averaging 22 days between transactions. 100% are other purchases, meaning not battle passes. What is interesting but also obvious is that all the games that are above 20% for 16 plus transactions, and obviously FIFA with 50%, all have gacha or loot box mechanics. They all target the humans who are vulnerable to squeeze them fully out while they fill their endless pockets. We are just cows for them, and they only care about our money. Yet, some people, especially in the gacha sphere, will defend their favorite gacha game company. These are all predatory companies, guys. Predatory. Look at Final Fantasy 14 as an example. Most people just spend once on in-game transactions and then never. The percentage for 6+ transactions was so low, they didn't even bother listing it. And guess what? Final Fantasy XIV doesn't have no predatory monetization model. Wow. So he's mad that Genshin is predatory, is it? And Final Fantasy XIV is not. What is this sub if not for highly conflicted gamers? Fantasia Dice level boosts are among the top selling of their optional store list without fail. They also have their own predatory practices with the housing system. I know quite a few players who sub because they don't want to lose their housing plot they bought with their blood, sweat and tears. And in some cases thousands of dollars before the Lotto system were implemented. Final Fantasy XIV requires you to pay for expansions as well. Okay, this guy is getting debunked. From where I'm standing, that is far more predatory. Uh-oh. Oh, he's trying to defend Final Fantasy XIV, but people are debunking him right now. People are literally debunking him into pieces. I spend less on Genshin than Final Fantasy XIV, and Genshin gets updated much more frequently. This guy just got destroyed, man. This guy just got destroyed. He's trying to destroy Genshin, but he couldn't do it. He's trying to push up Final Fantasy XIV, but looks like it has turned around on him. It has pretty much turned around on him. Damn. You need a subscription to play Final Fantasy XIV? It's more expensive than any gacha? Really? Damn. But yeah, he's trying to say Genshin was worse, but looks like things have turned around. It's confirmed that Sony is really targeting the gachas for them juicy greens. I mean, obviously. What's interesting that it's only 22% of PlayStation user base that reported their genders, where it showed 90% of male and 10% are females. Okay. 78% went unreported, and this makes me think female players just do not want to report it at all. For various valid reasons, of course. Wait, what? Why? Why would they not want to report? Gaming is male-dominated field. The unreported could be every bit as heavily male as the reported is. Why was this downvoted? It's statistically true. We have studies that back this up. They didn't say only men can play game, just that it's mostly men that do play games. I guess that's maybe true 5 to 10 years ago, but now it could be about same, right? Male and female could be about. I think it depends on the games as well. But definitely gaming is definitely more male dominated about 5 to 10 years ago. Now I'm not sure. It could be more even now. Gaming feels very mainstream nowadays, right? That's going to be something that's very different. It doesn't match, at least in Genshin's profile, where in 2021 it was 55% male and 45% female. It varies by game. That 78% unreported doesn't necessarily mean it's heavily male, okay? Which would explain the recent skin selector debacle. Sony is the only one who came up with the idea, not MiHoYo. Oh, there's a skin debacle going on. Uh-oh. Alright, this is pretty cool. Wait, what? Admins mods being invited. Wait, what? The owner accused of sexual harassment? Which owner? One of the admins mods involved in pedophilia? They closed down the politics sub-forum due to circumstances. It's basically 4chan Gamergate charts there. I have no idea what this is. What is the conspiracy theory? The conspiracy theory is a single developer is ruining whatever the F this means to them, the game. It was most prominent during Sumeru because of the lack of 5-star females. Of course, as per 4chan standard, they are blaming it on women. Women. Kinda connected to feminism again. So that's why Sumeru has so much dudes. Because women were in charge. Okay, alright. Pretty cool. I'm not aware of this drama at all. This is pretty new things for me. Very, very cool. Very, very cool. The gender war all over again.